Alright, cool. So I've got my mic audio up, the visuals are up. Hey Spyro, how you doing? Alright, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I've been meaning to do a bit more relaxing today, which is nice, because, it's been a long-ass week at work, and so it's just nice to be able to, put my feet up and do a bit of streaming, play some games and all that other good stuff. How about yourself? Cool, let's load up. So, uh, right. I don't even remember where we're at. So we were at the on the pirate ship, working our way through the area, and I think we had already done the Earth Breath tutorial, leaving us with only the Thunder Breath. Doing good, just done finishing Halo 4. Okay, wait. So you've done 1, 2, 3, Reach, and 4, right? So then does that mean 5 is next on the list? Ah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, we did climb up onto the top of the ship so we can get into sort of more fights, and then there are these flying ships that are being sent around. There are a surprising amount of enemies, though. Why the heck are there so many of them? Okay, I'm gonna have to find the
I better be a bit
gems for
more
healing, and then I should be able to get through this in cases of an emergency, because I haven't gotten any upgrades. Or maybe just one upgrade I ended up finding. Cool. So what we'll do... Alright, jump. Combo off. Breath does good damage, but like not as much as I would have liked it to. Ooh. What's happening here with this guy? Do we have health crystals at the back here? We do. You're gonna get A5A break. Might have a bowling thing. From which game should I play next? Like Gears of War 4, Crash Bandicoot 4, Dead Space 2008, or The Evil Within. Those are actually some really good options. So you're gonna get 5 a break. And go for either Gears of War, Crash 4, Dead Space. The original Dead Space 2008 version, or Evil Within. Those are some really, really good options, because those are all pretty solid games. I guess I would say it just depends on what you're feeling, right? I forgot that I can slow down time. I should make more use of that. I think Crash 4 is the solid choice, at least in my opinion. I would say that's like a surprisingly difficult, yet a game that can take up a decent amount of your time. But if you're only doing just one playthrough and not going for the 100%, then that might be shorter than expected, given that it's like surprisingly short if you're only just playing through it once. I did a voting. Oh yeah, you did a vote on the games, right? I forgot you do that.
Let's keep trying.
Actually, wait. Let me just put my vote in as well. Here we go. Posts. Ah. Okay, here we go. Alright, I've put my vote in, so fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. But those are the options at the moment. It seems like right now, I think it was Dead Space, I think I saw, was like basically ahead of everything else. Though, 4 votes so far. Hopefully you get more. And we'll get Crash 4 in the running there. Fingers crossed. Now then, let's get through this battle arena here. So, question is, what are we doing? There's a lot of enemies, and I don't know if there's more coming as I defeat 1 or 2 of them. Plus, they don't die easy either, unfortunately. Or maybe they are, and I just kind of sucked, basically, just before. Alright, so we're still roughly at full health, thereabouts, full health, full magic, or full breath rather. So I think we're doing pretty good at the moment. There's like probably going to be like 1 more level after the ship, I want to say. Because this ship section feels like it's been quite long for some reason. And maybe I'm just like, you know, imagining things, but it definitely has felt longer than other parts of the game, for sure. Oh, there's also more enemies up here. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to back away. Some of these enemies have a purple aura around them, so I guess I might want to be careful of that. Looks like he's just taking less damage from what I can see. Alright. So if I can just draw these smaller guys down here, beat them up, recover some health and magic, and then take out the big guys. Because it seems like they're scared of the stairs. They don't seem to be doing too hot at the moment. Another one down. See, I'm using the stairs to my advantage here. Like, they might have higher ground, but you don't need high ground to... Okay, I think the big guys just keep bringing up more smaller guys, so... Yeah, get the hell out of there. I think... No, okay, I died. Damn, that means I have to redo this whole battle arena then. That's annoying.
Look out, world!
So, aim for the big guys. Got it. Alright, so let's give this another shot. So instead of these smaller guys, I'm going to focus on trying to get these big guys out. Because it seems like they're the bigger problem to deal with. Okay, cool. So they, again, beating one of the big guys was enough to kind of almost fully recover my fire magic thing gauge, whatever you want to call it. Another one down. Oh, and there's health up here as well. Neat. Okay, we're almost there. So the big guys are almost... Okay, cool. So he's down. Now, do I just need to beat everyone else who's at the bottom, basically? Because, yeah... I think that's really about it, isn't it? Just finish off the guys at the bottom, and that should hopefully be the size of it. Tackle the most dangerous guys first, and then everyone else is basically cake after that. Got him. So I'm using... Is my fire maxed out yet? I don't think it is. Oh, almost maxed out. There we go. So I just need a little bit more, but then after that, boom, I'll be like much stronger in that case. Actually, don't even need to go that far. I'm just gonna Fury here, and that's about it. That'll mean this entire arena is done. Unless more enemies come in and try to kick my behind in. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Ha! I got that guy on the boat as well. Nice. Alright, so we need to make our way up to there. Where is that boat? Hold on, wait, let me just see if I can climb up to here. Okay. Oh, there it is. So I didn't quite reach it. Maybe I need to try again. Hold on. Is there a... So this door closed behind me. That's how I entered this area. So then... I take it that... jumping on the edge probably isn't going to work. Nah, probably not. Well, look, I'm on top of here. So the question is, how do I get up higher? Unless I'm looking at this completely wrong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't interact with this thing. This is the cannon that I destroyed. Maybe we'll just see if I can try to... Nope, you can't really climb onto the side here. Oh, this thing. Wait, no, it's a cage. Yeah, this thing isn't gonna go up, is it? No. Okay. I'll just break open these boxes, maybe. What to do, what to do? That is the question. Wait, what the heck is that? The circle shiny thing. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a cannonball. So I have to put it inside of the cannon, aim it, and, well, that didn't work. Is there another cannonball here? There should be, right? Alright. Hit this thing. Nope. Hit this thing? Oh, there we go. Cannonball. Put it in the cannon. And then flame the cannon. Destroys the boat. Okay. And then something happens here, I take it? Maybe opens up a hole in the wall? Ah, these guys again. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, these guys block way too much. I should have just saved my fury for these guys. Wait, does that mean I need to fight everyone again?
Why don't you try shooting some magic out of your face?
Ah, okay, I do need to do this fight again. That's... why? Okay. what I'll do is I'm just going to try and see if I can get a cannonball around here somewhere. Nope. Oh, there it is. Nope. I won't be able to get the cannonball, unfortunately, because everyone is in the way and attacking me. So, yeah, that's annoying. So I guess I do need to clear out the area anyways.
I'll just stick here.
Here we go. I'll just remove the cannon just for, like, you know, it being kind of helpful to not be constantly shot at. Got him. Sweet. So that's one of these three big guys down. Next one. Hi, this level has scorpions, so be careful when you destroy the box. Yeah, I already got beat by the scorpions, unfortunately. But yeah, after destroying the box here, there were two scorpions, and then they were blocking, and I just ended up basically, yeah, dying and having to redo this entire section all over again. Can't even jump here, like, right next to the enemy, but yeah, it's fine. Right, he's down. I'll just take out this fire cannon, and then... Is it possible to skip the scorpions? Do we have to go through them? Because it was annoying enough dealing with these guys, for example. So if it's like possible to skip enemies, I'll probably try and do that. Because at least from what it seemed like, it didn't. I don't think it was. Though to be fair, like, I should have saved my fury for those scorpion enemies anyways. That would have been like the much smarter option. Probably would have done that if I had known though. Anyway, my fury gauge is almost maxed out. I think you can still use the cannon to break box first to deal with scorpions before working on other guys, and no scorpions are required. Oh, okay. Wait, yeah, so then I'll just grab the cannonball now and just blow that up in that case. Well, where's the ball? Oh. Enemies are in the way again. Here we go. So I'm just gonna pop it in here, and I'm just gonna fire the cannon, which then hits the ship, and then the ship falls down and hits the box, which then brings up the scorpions. Okay, so all the enemies are dead. The scorpions are there. So if no scorpions are required, how do we skip through this area then? I think this section is a very good level up spot. If you die, your XP are saved. Oh, I mean, I guess, yeah, I suppose so. Hold on, wait, how much do I have? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I've maxed out my fire now. Yeah. Yay, I maxed out my fire, and that's about it. So, okay, now there's a scorpion on either side. And he's still able to hit me. Damn, okay, that sucks. Seems like... Yeah, just attacking him and breaking his block is just all we can really do. Oh, I can't jump out of here, can I? Nope. Oh, that was a close one. That was a close one. Okay. You need to defeat the scorpions to progress. A wall will open up later. Yeah, I was like thinking like, do I need to beat these scorpions? And if I do, hold circle to launch to break their guard. Ah, right. That's what I didn't do before, because when I was fighting them in the arena, what ended up happening was I just used my fury attack, and just that's what beat him. Oh, that's right. I need to see, I was holding circle, but he attacked me while I was holding circle, so that didn't work. But also, he's not dead.
Try not to die again.
He's not dead until I like hit him back up in the air again to whack him a couple more times. So launching enemies into the air has become more important. Well, I guess I should have known that anyways, but didn't bother to learn it, I guess. Alright, let's run through here, grab the... I'm probably just gonna run here and just grab the a little bit of health, just because this crystal is, or this gem thing is like right in the corner, so it's kind of more annoying to get to, especially when the scorpions are there. We have to smash them like the spiders since they have similar mechanics. Yeah. I realized that a little bit too late as well. He was like, oh, he's down, but he's not down yet. Alright, let me just grab another one. Cool, so I'm just gonna run this into here, flame it up, try dealing with the scorpions first before the higher level enemies on the other side to not get overwhelmed. No, that's fair enough. Because that's what I was thinking, was maybe like, I'll leave the higher level, like guys up on the upper level for like later if I can just get through the scorpions, because they are the tougher enemies to deal with. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. My fury gauge is full, so I guess I could probably just knock these guys out now, but yeah. I figured I'll just use my fury just to kind of get through, but yeah. Beat them like the spiders, got it. That's what I should probably be focusing on anyways. What about the bigger guys? Did they get hit? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, so these bigger guys are able to summon smaller guys for some reason. That's why I think I was trying to get them first. Beforehand. But anyway. Not important though. Alright, cool. Get some health, flame some of these guys, because I don't think he's going to climb up to get me. Cool. Almost there. Got him. Cool, so that's the dude with the purple hat, and oh no, other guy, I don't know. Wait, what the heck is that purple thing though? More enemies? And there is a feather concept art in the chest over there. Okay. Okay, not sure what that was about. So we're getting bombed from above now as well. But the question is, where do we go from here? So we're under attack while fighting enemies as well. Don't fight them, they just come out. But you have to wait until the hole opens up. Oh, okay.
Hey, Sparks, you can come out now.
I wasn't paying it. Oh, there's the hole. Okay.
Whoa, look at all this stuff.
Oh, sure. Take your time. It's not like we're about to plummet to our deaths in a heap of flaming...
All right, you made it. Let's find the map.
One step ahead of you, buddy.
Alright, so we've got the map, it looks like. And now... Oh, it's the captain of the ship, dude. That's got the 3 bat owl things on his head.
Hey, who are you calling chump?
You fool! You! It's astounding the amount of trouble you've managed to cause.
You've only brought it on yourself.
You gonna let him talk you that way, doodle brain?
It's like the Hades fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you have to run away in the exit. Ah, okay. Oh, actually, wait. Okay, so getting knocked over and then getting dizzy, that's annoying. You have to run away in the exit, yeah. Oh, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll...
Look at all this stuff.
It was L1, right? Yeah, it was L1. Got it. Ah, okay, insta death on the fire, got it.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I forgot aerial combo, just jump and attack. Never forget, double jump and then 3-hit combo. Oh, what? This boss is more unique because he has patterns like Organization 13 bosses. That's fair too. Wait, Organization 13 bosses? Yeah, no, they do sometimes have it. I mean, Xemnas was like the final boss after all for like 1, for example. Okay, so he's got a hook that he can shoot at me from a distance? Wait, so his hook is stuck? Do I attack him now or? Okay, so his hook does get stuck periodically, even though he can shoot it out. I don't think there's any way of me being able to block, so... Yeah, so I have to wait for him to get stuck and then attack. Got it. And then I have to get away. Every time he hits me, also I didn't realize there's a health thing there as well. Yeah, you need to wait until his hook gets stuck and then you attack. Yeah, now that was a realization after the fact. It was like looking and then being like, oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of what he does. But I do need to keep my distance from him, which kind of sucks, because he's able to do the sort of like, how would I even describe it, like, attack that causes Spyro to roll? And that's the worst thing of all, is then Spyro is then stuck in this like motion that he can't do anything about. Oh, and so now his firing thing also overheats. So his hook gets stuck and his gun overheats. Zoldan in Cage 2 was hard since it required you to parry his attacks to get an opening.
Sure, take your time.
But the thing is that with parrying, you have to like learn his timing to then be able to block at the right time. Which I suppose, like, again, by all accounts, parrying is a tougher thing to get used to than just getting used to attack patterns. So honestly, in a way, that was a breath of fresh air just to make the fight seem slightly different, if not somewhat unique in that sense. I suppose it really depends, doesn't it? But that's just like mechanics. It's a mechanical thing. Ooh, I'm getting close to him. So I'm gonna go around in this direction rather than the... Like, I was turning left and right just to avoid him from like going in one direction over another. Okay, so now he's gonna bring out the gun. Or the cannon. It's gonna overheat, and then we got him. We can hit him a few more times. Oh no, it didn't overheat. Damn. Also, I did make an intro for every game I play. There will be an intro in the beginning.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice.
Look at all this stuff.
All right, let's do this. Nope. So he's attacking. I'm just waiting for that hook to finally get stuck somewhere. Got him. Alright, time to get away. I got hit once, but that's fine. Not the worst thing in the world. Thank goodness. Alright, let's do this. Come on. Come at me. Bring them hooks. I just realized he's trying to get his hooks into me. Alright, time to get out. Ooh, I still got hit. Well, I tried. Anyway. Here come the cannons. And, okay, yeah, that's too close. Okay. He's like right in the middle, which is kind of annoying. So that means I could end up potentially getting close without noticing or realizing. Like, do I... Yeah, I need to wait for that cannon to overheat. And I have to stick to this side, unfortunately, since he's kind of further away there. Oh, no, he still hit me. What the heck? Nope, that did not work. I guess I just have to wait for it to overheat and eventually just attack him again. Oh, stuck way too long around him. So maybe just do like a single 3-hit combo. That should be enough, I think.
Whoa.
Oh, whoop. He's stuck. Nice. So now's my chance to just hit him as many times as I can using slow-mo. Just like we did with the train boss from earlier. Got him. Yep. There we go. And then dragon time. Yep, 3 hits, yeah. I kind of figured since he was able to recover when I did the 4th hit. I just wanted to get a little bit more damage in just to start the next section. So, wait for that to happen, and then 1, 2, 3, get the hell away. There we go. That's the ticket right there. 1, 2, 3, and then get the hell out of the way. So we're just waiting for him to like fire out all of his cannons. Ooh boy, I am... What? Okay, I must have gotten hit in the middle of the air or something. Constantly dodging, though, is kind of annoying, but hey, it's something that you gotta do. Here come the hooks. Ah, got hit anyways, but anyway. Could be worse. It can always be worse. I think I'm too close to the edge, maybe. Need to get, like, you know... But I do need to keep my distance from him anyways, so there is that part of it too. Get away, yep. Nailed it, alright. Maybe if I can deal more damage when his health is in the red from the hook, that might be better. Nope, that did not work at all. Okay, never mind. I thought it might. Oh, but he's really close to the health crystal gem thing. So, when does the overheat happen? Yeah, so when he does that big attack 2 times, that's when he'll overheat. So he's firing single cannonballs right now. Then he does one big attack that goes wide, and then a second wide attack. Another wide attack. 4. Okay. So I can't tell if he does more wide attacks or what that was actually. Ah, see, I didn't have a opportunity to get the health. I think if I can somehow keep him away from the health, I think we should be good for that second section. Oh, he's stuck. Yes, I was able to get a little extra damage in. I'm like trying to manipulate the dragon time in a way where I can somehow get more damage in than what might be expected. Because I feel like dragon time has a lot of uses to it. It's just, where is it easily more usable, I guess. Okay, now I have to get away because, yeah, there's no, like, it immediately switches to the next section of the fight the moment that first bar is gone. Whereas with, like, the train, at least I could deal more damage going into his bar being orange and then going into red. There isn't really much opportunity of that changing this time around. Okay, so he's going to do a second one. Oh, there we go. Okay, no, so I guess we can only do 3 hits. Yeah. You can't manipulate the number of hits that you do to try and get more hits out of a hit. That makes perfect sense, yes. So he's going to do 4 of these now, I think. 3, 4, and then it should just, yeah, fire off. 1, 2, 3. Next one. Though in saying that, he destroyed the thing for me. Did you ever use the dodge mechanic with the trigger button? No, I don't think I did. That's actually a good point. I don't want to play around with that too much at the moment, just because I haven't used it that much. So I'm not used to the dodge. So what I'll do is I'll... 2, 3... I mean, I've got a pretty good dodge thing going at the moment. Oh, I died. Okay. You might want to use the Comet Dash ability to do more damage to him. Oh yeah, Comet Dash is the jump triangle, right? If I remember correctly. Oh, no, wait. Something like that. Wait, hold on. Am I using the right button? No. Yeah, because Comet Dash was, yeah, jumping triangle.
Whoa.
I mean, that could work as well. I don't know. I haven't tried that. Oh, but I need to, like, control it, though. That's the thing. That doesn't really do much damage now that I'm looking at it. And I'm using up way more flame than the actual damage that I'm doing. Comet Dash can be on the ground, too. Nah, I think what I was doing before seemingly did a bit more damage. What I'll do is I'll restart the fight because I've lost too much health plus used up way too much magic breath thing because there's no green crystals around. I think all I need to do is just dodge better basically. Well, I got hit once, but that's, again, not a big deal getting hit once, like, during this specific portion of the fight. Ah, jeez. He's destroying the crystals. No. See, that damn sword attack is the one I need to avoid. There we go. Melee and triangle at the same time to string together combos. Wait, you can string together combos in this game? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try and string together combos. That I didn't know. So he's gonna do another big attack here. Yep. And then... I can't tell if that did more or less damage. I think that might have done less. Alright, here we go. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, it counts the number of hits you do. So each hit has to be the most powerful amount of damage you can do in a single attack. And that also includes breath attacks. So I don't think doing anything besides the usual 3 hits, normal 3-hit combo is going to help much here. I don't think. Whoop. 2, 3, and then last one, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. We're almost there anyways. I can use Dragon Time to probably dodge. That's maybe one thing I should do, because that could come in handy. 1, 2, 3, and there should be one more. Yep. Then he'll freak out because his gun... No? He's doing a few more of those attacks than I expected. Got him. I think his attribute on this boss is weaker to another element like earth or ice, but fire he is more defensive. Interesting. Okay, because I was sticking with fire more than any other... Oh yeah, because... Yeah, I forgot that some enemies have like elemental resistances and weaknesses as well.
How is that even possible?
So he
Just let them
resists
get
fire
away.
more.
We're going after them, right? Wait, did I just say that out loud?
Maybe I should have used Earth Breath since that was a more recently unlocked breath. And I think what Spyro was saying earlier was right. That Earth Breath, even though it's not upgraded, it still does like a lot of damage. So maybe I should have made more use of that. That was from last week's stream. If you guys remember, that was being mentioned, and I thought that that was kind of interesting. They're like, oh, Earth is actually kind of more useful in that sense. Wait, so do we stay in the boat or do we glide down there? I guess we'll just stay here, right? Come to think of it, do I actually have more, like, can I upgrade? Oh yeah, so what I'll do is the Earth has a powerful ability for triangle because he explodes on the ground, knocking up enemies like KH2's ground pound move. Nice. No, then that's good. So what I'll probably do is I'm going to upgrade Earth next after fire, because Earth, like the normal explosion breath attack, seemingly does a decent amount of damage, and the ground pound does seem useful now that it's become more important. Hey, Ungame Lion 3. Oh, I guess you've changed your name to like 35G, but yeah. How you doing? Alright, looks like the enemies are trying to run away or jump to the next ship, it looks like. Or not. But anyway, these guys, they're mine. Let's get him. Jump to the other boat. Got it. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll get to the other boat from here. Good. I got Chick-fil-A for dinner. Nice. To be completely fair, I think I've only been to maybe America once. So I've only had Chick-fil-A once. But it was a good time. I probably should go back at some point. You know, visit some family. Follow Sparks to guide safely through the bombs. Okay. Here we go. Oh. No. I fell. I think the game improves the combat by introducing enemies instead of secondary elements of projectiles, which is less repetitive. That's for sure. Ooh, and with a Coke too. Abilities are introduced in this game, replacing secondary breath attacks, which I like. And I do agree with that. Like, the fact that you're able to do a ground pound with Earth, for example, is at least like I can see the practical use for it, because that would have been really good with the what's it called, with the scorpions, with the spiders that we had to deal with earlier on in the game. Like, you didn't need someone else to do stuff for you, you could just do it yourself. That being said, let's get the ice out, because there's no other way we're going to be getting through that. I thought it was gonna say Rancid Mighty Flame as his name. That would have been crazy. Alright, we got him. We got him. Good, I meant to say. Oh yeah, no, that's good. Coke is good, but not good for you. Nah, that's fair. That's fair. Did you do the Earth ground pound yet? Not yet. Let me try that now, actually. So here, I hit triangle and... Actually, that looks cool, too. I'll give it that. That looks cool. Alright. Cool. So. Now we just need to... Oh, there's a couple more enemies here. Actually, you know what? Time to test the ground pound. Let's go. Aerial combos abound. Boom. Aerial combo. Like, it just immediately goes into aerial combo mode, so I can just start attacking it. I drink it anyway because it's my favorite. Hey, I mean, as long as you have it in moderation, it's all good, you know? For, like, every glass of, like, you know, Coke you're having, as long as you're having, like, you know, 7 to 8 glasses of water, you're doing alright. It tastes good, but it's not good for you. That's... Truer words were never said about Coke. Still though, is it just me, or does this segment feel a lot longer than other parts of the game? Because pirate bit's been going on for a while, I feel like, right? Because like I think my entire like last stream was just this pirate section. Whereas I think I went through most of like the forest, and there wasn't. So we went from the forest. Did we go anywhere else? We went forest, pirate ship, and I feel like there's another location we would have been to by now, right? In Kingdom Hearts 2, I stopped using the launcher ability after I get the ground pound, which is more useful. It's more practical, and it works faster as well with the ground pound, though. That's why launching just doesn't really work as well anymore. Yeah, I think we're good here. Oh yeah, now we have to blow up this ship. Where's the cannonball though? That's the question. It's up there. Got it. Alright, so grab the cannonball, shove it inside of the... Whoop. Put it inside of the cannon. Cannon! There we go. And then fire! Oh, wrong button. Alright, away we go, but before we do, I'll just recover a little bit of health. It ain't much, but it's something. More enemies! Let's get him! Let's get him! After like taking on like all of those other enemies in that one area, it's like, okay, at this point, like now this just feels a lot easier to deal with because these enemies are just not as like annoying to fight, especially in like large groups. Well, especially compared to that fight. I mean, holy crap. 2 scorpions alongside a bunch of these larger blokes, and then like a bunch of small guys constantly being spawned in with like this defensive like purple aura around them as well. And I think, I can't remember if it was you, Jonathan, or if it was Spyro that mentioned it, but saying that this is one of the more... that was an accident. I didn't mean to press R2. I was just pausing the game. But, this is like the most difficult section, or most difficult part of the game. And I assume it's probably because of the, combat. Also, I'll just pick up this, feather as well while we're here. I didn't even think there was going to be one here, to be fair. I mean, these boxes and chests basically just hide everything. We've already taken out like the boss of the ship. I'm surprised that they still have like more guys to basically throw at us. Ah, I see what's happening. So it's that guy up there that's giving them the power. Ah, okay. It's insane. The Legend of Spyro had plans to make a sequel quadrilogy story arc after the first trilogy, and maybe another prequel arc after that. I mean, hey, if they're making a game a year, then, you know, you've got to plan for the future, right? And kind of make what you can. At least that's how I'm looking at it. I could also just be completely wrong about that because it might not have been as liked either. That's another thing worth keeping in mind too. Yeah, it might not be as liked either. Alright, so we're gonna have more enemies come from the sky. So he's gonna send out a few guys to us. But basically I'm gonna prioritize him when I get up there. It is crazy to know that, yeah, they were doing a sequel and a prequel trilogy for Legend of Spyro way back when, which was like 2007, 2008 to be more precise, you know. Again, crazy to think about. I do agree with that statement. Here we go. Now he is up on that side, it looks like. Yep. So I'm just gonna jump up onto here. purple hat guy. Gotta get him. No, I'm falling. No. Alright. Let's try and get back up there again. Jump. 3-hit combo. Unpause. Double jump. Slow down time. 3-hit combo. Unpause. Oop, close. I'm almost there to beating his head in. Alright. Got him. Health recovery. Let's take out the other guys. So I'm just, I think I'm probably just going to ground pound them, I think. Nope, that did not a good idea, I think, at this point. Yeah, I think because there was 3 enemies, I probably should have just sweeped them with Flame Breath. I think now games have a AAA budget, so if Legend of Spyro returns with more games will take longer to make with each release in between. That is factually true only because games have taken a lot longer to make, and especially with like games getting sequels, people are like, oh, or game devs, I guess in a way, are like, oh, I don't want to spend 4 or 5 years working on a single game, and they don't want to spend like an entire decade working on 2 games of a trilogy, or if there's only 2 games in the series, just a duology basically. So like, people who are game devs are expressing that. Even like older game devs are like, and producers and stuff are just like, look, I basically like lived my life. Like if I make one more game, this might be the last one that I'm making. So for a fact, it definitely has taken a lot longer to make games at this point. There is no doubt about that. Oh, I should probably get on that boat up there. So yeah, I think a certain amount of quality is going to be like requested. That being said, retro games have been coming to modern platforms as part of collections and stuff. If they were to do that for Legend of Spyro, I would be excited for that. So we're just jumping from boat to boat at the moment. How many more of these guys are there? It's like a an unlimited amount of enemies are just being thrown at me. It's like eventually the bodies are just gonna dry up. If people make Legend of Spyro focusing on the Dark Master as the main character before he turned evil, how many games could be in that storyline prequel? I mean, that's like a near infinite amount, and the only reason why I say that is because we don't really know what that could have even looked like in the grand scheme of things when you really think about it. I wonder if there's, yeah, I'll finish upgrading Earth to the next level up. Sweet. That should do. More enemies and, ooh, a cannon. Okay, so of course we need to get a cannonball from probably that other thing over there. Yep, so flame him and then just hit him with the 3 hits. And more if possible. Cool. Alright, so let me just grab a cannonball from here. Take that, shove it in this cannon here, I think. Then we flame it, creates a hole in the wall, and then... Now the question is, what do we do here? Huh. Oh, there's a switch. I probably need to push the thing into the switch, I guess. How do we push this thing? Just smash it? Nah, it doesn't work. We just probably we need to drag in time, I guess. There we go. Kind of figured that was going to be the case. Most people think the Dark Master focused prequel might be a trilogy, since Star Wars has prequel trilogy that parallels the classic trilogy. So you reckon that like if they did do a prequel trilogy, it would be basically similar to like this current like these games that we're going through now? Also, wow, that I think it's because he's flying that I wasn't able to hit him as much. Aerial combos ablaze, man. Well, anyway. And then get the hell out of there. And then shoot. What was the buttons again? It was double jump and then press I pressed triangle thinking that that was the move I had to use, but it was circle that I was supposed to use instead. That was my mistake. I forgot the controls for doing the bash. And then boom, there we go. Double jump and circle. Got it. Every time I think of using a head bash, I'm always like X and triangle. Just because classic Spyro. It's because Dark Master was not a very evil guy. He was just like Spyro until he fell victim to darkness influences from other bad characters. Because that's just basically finding an origin for the origin of like a series, where like this is supposed to be like a new beginning for Spyro, because there had to be something evil that happened before, and that was the Dark Master. But then now you're saying, okay, the influence that took over the Dark Master could have happened from another being before him. But then is it possible that we could just keep going and be like, what about the thing before him, you know? Like, I feel like that's a near infinite amount of like a near infinite way of just being able to make more villains, more good guys, and continuing on the franchise, I think, sort of in perpetuity. Potentially. I mean, not to say it's a bad thing, it's just I could totally see that being a way in which they could keep a series going forever and ever. But then at that point, it's not even the Legend of Spyro anymore. Now it's the Legend of the Dark Master, and then the Legend of the guy before the Dark Master, and it just kind of keeps going in that way as well. Thing. Damn it. Got him. 2, 3, 4, then double jump circle. Got him. Easy. Spiders, scorpions. Wait, how many legs does a scorpion have? I'm curious, like, I'm pretty... Is it 6? Is it 8? Is it more? Because I know lobsters have a lot of legs. Wait, hold on. Who's to say that that thing is even a lobster? There's like multiple different types of crustaceans as well, I think. Another idea is for a prequel story, could be that Dark Master is the past life of Spyro, who shares both yin and yang personalities. Oh, okay, so this is how we can kind of like bring in almost like a parallel to Kung Fu Panda in some ways. Like, I can kind of see that being a thing as well. But then, I mean, I guess that could also be seen as somewhat derivative. It really, really depends, I suppose. Again, that's like a matter of perspective. Yin and Yang overwhelm him. His yin side is reborn in Spyro. So you're saying that, like, in some ways that like Spyro and the Dark Master are in fact twins, and Spyro is the good side and the Dark Master is the bad side. Basically a single being split into two in that way. you're selling me on the idea. I'm definitely following the idea here. Also, this guy did a massive amount of damage. Holy crap. He killed me pretty quickly.
Let's do it.
Despite being like the last guy left, but yeah, he did a decent amount of damage. Alright, so he's down. I've got like 3 cannons against me. Yep. Got him. Double jump, hold circle, crushed. It's like in the Legend of Korra series, they introduce yin and yang spirits who have conflict with one another, and the yin side is the main character. Though the very idea and the concept of yin and yang is that they are 2 sides of the same coin, 2 parts of the same being. One better represented, but both parts are necessary in order to have that balance and focus. Like again, a coin has a heads and a tails for a reason, because the head and the tails exist to balance each other out. Too much of one thing, whether it's too much good or too much bad, is seen as like an imbalance. And a lack of balance can cause problems and issues for people, because it's now too much. Yeah, too much of a bad thing is bad for you, but too much of a good thing is also bad for you as well. You need to find that balance between, and so that's basically what yin and yang basically represents, from like just a definition, like the basic definition of yin and yang. So yeah, I see it and I'm following, and I'm kind of like, that's basically how it is, because ultimately both are supposed to come together to then make the main character. In some ways, you know, the 2 become one, in a way. I think there should be another boat, I would assume. Also, what the heck is up here? Because I don't think I ever went up here every time I fought. Let's break open this chest and see if there's anything into. Oh no, it's okay. It's a green gem thing. Is this going to be a red thing? No, it isn't. Kung Fu Panda did not execute the using of yin and yang concept well with Kai, because he tried to be funny and serious at the same time without a clear motivation. I mean, that clear of a motivation, lack of a motivation is just generally poor writing anyways. Why do I feel like I'm missing something here? Is there an enemy I was supposed to beat that's not here? Wait, hold on. Is there a cannon by any chance that I need to blow something else up? Oh, there's a switch. There's a switch. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I somehow almost completely missed the switch at the back of the ship. Alright, here we go. So, if we make our way down here... Oh, did the switch back? Hold on. Nope. I wasn't paying attention, but what was that switch supposed to open? Oh, is that the boat on the side here? Move a quick look-see. Yep. Alright, let's just... What if I jump onto... Ah, okay. Oh, there's a collectible here as well. I'm just hoping I can actually get it. There we go. I think the writing suffered in Kung Fu Panda 3 because it was not intended to be the full, deeper, original concept that was darker. Really? I mean, like, again, writing, not great, sure. But you kind of need to have like some sort of consistent tone, right? Otherwise it'll feel like it's all over the place. Also, when the vote get 4 more people to vote, I show which game won. Oh, okay. So you've already gotten 4 votes, from what I can see. It's the other boat on the other side. The other boat on the other side? Oh, there. Yeah, I don't think I can get up from here, can I? No. So I guess I just kind of glide from here, right? Oh, wait. I need to jump on these planks. Yeah, there isn't much shadow, so it's hard to tell if I'm about to land on the plank or not. Because I was like thinking maybe I like need to jump over like the railing or something. But no, it was the planks that were the platforms leading to the boat itself. Ha, nice. Those guys just got blown up. Wait, so is this gonna lead us to a new area? No. Okay. I see a loading screen and I'm like, surely that's gonna lead us to a new area, right? Also, I'm playing God of War Ragnarok on my PS4. Nice. I'm in the middle of God of War myself as well. Alright. I gotta use R1 to dodge on those sides. Well, I guess I kind of put God of War Ragnarok on hold for like a little while I was playing some other games in between, but I am going to be jumping back into it after the stream is finished. I think I've almost finished the story. I feel like I'm pretty close. At least, like, so far, I don't like God of War Ragnarok as much as I liked 2018. I think I like 2018 more so far. Overall, I prefer this game over the first for introducing abilities and some collectibles. I think the one thing I'm not a fan of is the fact that like all the upgrades are hidden away, so you actually need to go out of your way to find them, and I wasn't really sure about that. So now I know that that's a thing. I'm gonna have to be a bit more careful when I'm playing through Dawn of the Dragon and trying to like properly, like, you know, upgrade myself, for example. That being said, which way are we going now? Oh, so we've beaten the guy with the wyvern, or the little mini dragon thing. Ah, there's the boat over there. The third game is better because the upgrades are easier to find. That's I think probably my biggest complaint of this game so far, is that it's probably good to get some upgrades in this game, but the thing is that the upgrades are so obscure and all over the place that it's kind of hard to find. So that's already like, for me at least, I do prefer this game over the first game, for sure. As for whether or not I'll prefer the this one over the third game, that's going to be, I think I'm gonna like the third game more. Also, you have to upgrade Cinder on Dawn of the Dragon. Interesting, because I know with it being a somewhat co-op focus, but of course Cinder will be played by, like, you know, a computer if you don't have a person playing as her. But do they like share the same upgrades, like upgrade material, or do you have like Spyro specific like upgrade gems, materials, or whatever, versus Cinder having her own version of like upgrades and stuff, upgrade materials or requirements? This game has no way to go back to collect, and you can only do it on New Game Plus. But the third game, you can go back to previous levels anytime. That is brilliant. Oh my god, that is one thing I'm very happy to hear about. Because yeah, like I noticed I can't go back to previous levels, just like Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning. So the fact that I can go back to previous locations in Dawn of the Dragon is already like a much bigger, like I don't think you realize like how big of a deal that is for me, because like I cannot imagine playing a Spyro game without having the ability to, you know, go back to previous levels. That's always been there, and so to remove that felt a little bit of like, you know, a step backwards in some ways. So somehow this really like it quite literally feels like there's no reason for it to be this way, you know? Like it really does feel like there's no excuse. Do you visit each location once? Some upgrade, okay. Not sure what the heck happened there. It's like a barrel that was on fire and it just kind of exploded. GV Stone Slayer. That being said though, and I know I've asked this earlier on, but I just wanted to, I guess, gauge both of your guys' opinions. Is it just me, or is this part of the game a lot longer compared to like the other location that we visited, like the forest area? Not even just from like a combat perspective, but just the fact that like it seems like it just takes generally a lot longer to get through. I think the second and third game improved slightly over time, and I think the unmade fourth game, The Darkest Hour, might have been even better by introducing side quests for more longer gameplay. And that's, side quests only work if you can revisit previous locations. So I don't think side quests would have worked for A New Beginning and Eternal Night, from what I can tell at least. Alright, so I've hit the switch, but what the heck was that supposed to do? Ooh, what's this? Oh, upgrade gem. Don't know how I missed that. Oh, and there's another switch here. Okay, so I have to activate both of the switches, which then, I guess, power something up? You can just hear Spyro just kind of huff and puff there. I guess there's another switch I need to hit. Where would that switch be? Oh, it's up there. Found it. There we go. Sweet. So now with all three switches on, after you beat the game, you unlock a short enemy gauntlet that makes you practice beating enemies, which is a nice addition. I mean, that only works if, like, we fight enemies that we don't fight in the game. But if it's just all the same enemies that we fight in the game, then there really isn't much point to it. Except for just, hey, I can just come back and at least do this every now and again. But I suppose that's also for people who prefer the combat of this style of Spyro as well. Which I can't say that I do in particular, but hey, it is what it is, you know? I mean, I might check out the enemy gauntlet like after the fact. Just to get a feel for it, but I probably won't be streaming the enemy gauntlet at least. Oh, the ground is completely collapsing underneath us. And this guy is just jumping around? And more enemies are just being thrown my way. Huh. Oh, and there's a ghost as well. What? How did I die? This one section of the game has minor glitches, so attacking them misses sometimes, but not the worst. I mean, that's still pretty bad though. When you try to attack and it misses for some reason. I think it's because of their jumping. Like, why the heck are these guys jumping anyways? Like, the ground isn't collapsing at the moment. Yeah, like, actually, you know what? I'm missing so much that it's actually not even funny. What the heck? Like, why am I missing so much? Yeah, like I just did like a full 3-hit combo and none of them hit. I guess it's to stop enemies from falling to their deaths, but they still do it anyways. And somehow I died because I fell through the floor, I think. During that previous cutscene thing. Oh, it's so annoying. Like I'm charging into him and he's just taking no damage at all. There is a magic boost hidden in the real near that door, so pick it up. If not, it's hard to see. Wait, hold on. So, which door? Is it the door behind me or? Wait, hold on. Near the door. So I take it I probably might need to burn the gold or something. No, it's not there, so... Maybe it's behind that box to the right. No, it's next to the door. Ah, next to the ghost. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha. Ah, I fell. Okay, so I'm gonna have to wait for the door to open so I can get through the ghost and get to that upgrade. Yeah, like, why does the upgrade need to be hidden like that? I feel like upgrades in this game are pretty important given that there's now a much bigger focus and emphasis on combat, right? Like, Surely I can't be the only one, right? Okay, and it looks like my attacks aren't necessarily missing. It just feels like I'm hitting a wall, like I'm hitting air, and then he just dies afterwards on a delay. Ah, no. A hole just opened up like directly underneath me.
I've got to remember my training.
To be fair, why does Spyro actually say gotta remember my training? Because, like, sure, he's been trained by, like, the other dragons. This is the glitches area in the game, so waiting for them to fall is a good solution. Ah, okay. Though I probably should pick up some of the upgrade gems and stuff, so that might be kind of useful for later on, you know? Still though, the glitches in this area are pretty bad. All things considered, the fact that I can probably just get through here without even fighting is insane. And then with these guys in particular, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run through here. Just basically blow everyone up. If these games were remastered, then the glitches would be fixed. I don't disagree with that at all. They would need to fix the glitches, but yeah, it would be a lot easier to do, I'm sure. This is definitely like the buggiest part of the entire game I've seen thus far. So again, not the biggest deal in the world, but it is surprisingly buggy. Just this one room, basically. Just pick up all this stuff. Also, now that I've kind of done it a few times, I think that, like, you know, breaking boxes and stuff has got to be a must, like, in this game. That's the only way you can find what you're looking for when it comes to upgrades and stuff. Now, question is, how do I get back to there? Here we go. And then jump up to here, jump up to here, jump up to here, and then no, it nearly fell off. You got the upgrade, so that's it for this level. Okay, sweet. I mean, there's only like what, one upgrade for each thing per level. Oh, what the heck? I'm falling? What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Oh my god. Take that for what it's worth, I guess. Alright, anyway. So I just need to get back out again. So I'll just double jump and glide over to here. Glide over here. Double jump onto this box. And then jump up onto this one. And then jump up onto this rope. Now, while I'm on the rope, I'm just going to jump up to this box. And then jump out of the hole. Sweet. Alright, now where's the boat? Here we go. Jump. Off we go to the next one, I suppose. Some people like using the glitches for speedruns. I mean, that's usually the way to go, isn't it? When you want to do speedruns, if you want to, like... You basically need to break the game to be able to complete it in, like, you know, an hour, for example. Being able to skip cutscenes in ways that may not have been intended, or just other stuff in between as well, you know? I have now gotten it into my head that I should break chests, boxes, or whatever I can find. So I'll do that more just to be able to find these collectibles. So is that the last of the boats? Like, oh no, there's more ahead. Oh, is it the big guy is back again? See the light on Spyro's model? There's a slight error where the glitch occurs. Ah, I see. I see. Wait, no, isn't that just sparks? I can't even move when I'm constantly getting hit by thing. How is this guy back anyways?
Sucker, you just don't know when to quit.
Then you don't know us very well. I quit all the time. Sorry, I thought that was gonna sound cooler.
What did I miss? Not much, not much. We just reached the final fight again, I suppose. But not much else. Managed to get the only other
Try not
like
to die again.
magic collectible as well. So hey, that's something. You white stuff.
Let's keep trying.
Ah, Wi-Fi. That's fair enough. So the question then becomes, when does the opportunity become available for me to actually hit it? He's charging his sword? Okay. 3. Ah, so his sword gets stuck into the ground, I take it? You beat the enemies first, just avoiding his attacks until he
Why don't you
calms
try
down.
shooting
Got it.
some magic out of your face.
Cool. Yep, it's a bad thing you charge his full sword. Okay. So he tries to attack me with the sword a few times. Okay, so I can only hit him once, it seems like. He's dropping bombs. Okay. Is he going to charge up his sword again, or more enemies? More enemies, got it. Ah. The Death Hounds are unique enemies in this game since they have very fast charge.
Look out, world!
Very fast attacks. Using Earth with rapid attacks square helps. Okay. Oh, can I upgrade my Earth Breath a little bit more? Yeah, I can. Sweet. I'll just do that real quick. That didn't really do much at all. I probably should just use the breath or attacked him once, I think. The ground pound wasn't much at the time. Yeah, attacking him during this time also isn't going to work either.
Fire the cannon!
Ready?
Fire the cannon!
It ground Leon the earth breath magic attack. Not the ground pound, yeah. Nah, yeah, I probably shouldn't have used the ground pound. I don't know, I just feel like I just pressed the wrong button at the point in time when when I was close to him. I was like, oh crap, wrong button. I'm surprised they didn't recover more health from like beating these smaller guys. Alright, so I'm just running away. He'll attack a third time. And then he's gonna start pounding the ground. Cool. So now his thing is stuck. Ah, I see now. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have slowed down time and then did the multiple
Let's
attacks.
do it.
Fire the cannon!
Actually, you know what? I've got an idea. Now that might not look like it makes much sense, but stick with me on this.
Fire the cannon!
Now that I fully recovered my breath, so now I can start using it again. Obviously, I think he would have taken more damage before, but I feel like this is just like the initial damage I can deal to him pretty easily. 3 attacks, okay. Got it. And then slow down time. Damn it. Wish I could have done more, but anyway.
Fire the cannon!
How much health do those guys have? The small and medium and large enemies remind me of
Onwards to battle!
Shadow Soldier and Large Body in Kingdom Hearts. No, that's fair. Like, again, these guys do come in different sizes and everything. He was still able to attack through that? That's crazy. Ah, see, I was hoping to upgrade my health, but I pressed the wrong button, and now he knocked me off the thing. That sucks. Oh, anyway.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I think I should have been able to do more damage. I'll just jump off and try again. So I don't have to deal with... I'm trying to, like, finish this fight so I don't have to deal with the second group of enemies.
Why don't you try shooting some magic out of your face?
Cool, so I get hit once, and then I'll walk up to him while still... Yeah, I think I've dealt, like, half his health and damage right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to fire just for now. I'm just using dragon time to kind of avoid taking damage from these smaller guys. What? How the heck did I fall off that?
Look out, world.
Oh, I forgot to change the breath as well to earth. But I've done it now, so we should be good.
Hey, try not to die again.
Okay, so he attacks. I walk up to him, and then... Wrong button! Wait, hold on. How many times did I spam square just now? Wait a second. I think I can beat him without even having to deal with the smaller enemies at all. If you do air combos, press a finisher with R1 to knock them off. Father of the cliff. Got it. And then instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run up and... Ah! Well, that's annoying. But like by using slow-mo, for some reason I'm able to do more attacks with the breath than
Here we go.
usual. Or maybe not this time. Damn, okay. Well, anyway, I tried. 2, 3. Anyway, my breath is fully back now, so all I have to do is avoid a few attacks, and I think we should be good. Is he not going to charge up his attack or anything? Or is there one more attack that's like one more enemy that's still alive or something? It felt like this game tried to introduce pattern reading that makes the game more challenging than the third. Then the third incorporated as well.
To go on.
Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have tried to jump because he's doing the stabby motion. Sometimes he tries to do the side attack.
Ready?
Yeah, like look at that damage just even before like the enemies are like on me. The slow-mo is pretty useless though for the most part. Well no, like the slow-mo when you're attacking enemies in the air, that's pretty useless. is what I meant to say. You can do Fury soon, yeah. Just follow the patterns, it's easier. Well, I mean, I've got Fury now, and following the patterns is easier, but it also means I have to deal with more waves of enemies. So I figured I could try and cheat the game out of it. Because obviously the way I'm playing the game is not necessarily the way people intended it to be played. Oh, no, no way. No, no, I'm not falling off at this moment. Oh, I hate that, like, it's so easy to fall off. Oh my god.
I better be a bit more careful.
Got him. Yeah, I figured out how to make the fights a lot easier. Actually, how much damage could Fury even do to the boss? Okay, so he's gonna charge his sword. I always got Mufasa'd by this guy. That's not a phrase I think I would ever expect to hear, to be completely fair. I can't allow myself to get too close to the edge because I've been falling off a bit too much lately. Now I just literally said how the Mufasa'ing would work. Yeah, he's gone. If you are lucky, you can instant kill him. That's what I tried to do before, but it didn't quite work out. It's my way of saying I got killed. No, but the thing is that, like, with this guy's attacks in particular, he can actually knock you off the ledge. So it's like when Mufasa gets falls off the ledge, basically. Yeah.
That felt good.
Anyway, what's up with those bats anyways? Wait, hold on. Wasn't one of these monkey guys the main villain? That we saw earlier on during the
Did you see me back there?
the marsh forest thing?
Bam! And he was all oof. Which reminds me, where are we going?
I didn't get a very long look at the map, but there's got to be some sort of landmark.
Sure. I'll just keep my eyes peeled. for the
Ooh,
flashing
okay, there's some
sign
like
that says
visual bug
Spooky
here
Moon
now.
Temple. Oh no. Please tell me you're just pulling over to go to the bathroom.
Wait a second, are we getting another breath? Mufasa's my favorite character in The Lion King. I don't deny that at all from how we've been talking. I heard in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Edition, the secret boss can be glitched with Peter Pan to do invite combo with no effort. Really? Okay, I thought for a second we were going to get a breath just now, the electric breath, but it looks like he just kind of got knocked out and fell into the water and washed up ashore. Yes. Wait, we are? Who's your favorite character again? I didn't actually mention my favorite character, but I actually really like Simba. Oh, we are getting the electric breath here. What the heck? Okay. Let's do this.
Something's not right. Why is it so dark here? Can you hear me? Is anyone there? I want to know what has happened to Cinder.
A flash of lightning is born of the sky and its tempers, young dragon. You must learn to control your own emotions if you are to tame the free spirit of electricity.
So the first breath that we get in A New Beginning is the last breath that we get in this game? Really?
Surrender to its erratic nature. Allow its energy to charge through.
Well, I mean, I guess I kind of should have figured that after getting the Earth breath, but still.
Then unleash it willingly.
Well, I mean, by all accounts, electricity by its very nature is erratic in that sense, isn't it? My favorite enemy in Crash of the Titans is Snipe, since I like his aiming mechanics. Ooh. My favorite is actually the giant armored elephant. I can't remember what his name is, but he can really smash things up, and he just feels really big, you know what I mean? Alright. Electric breath, got it. Alright, so let's see what this game does differently with Electro Breath. Press and hold square and then release to shoot an electric orb. The longer you hold, the further it will go. What about if I just press it? So it just kind of explodes, huh? We're going up to the next platform. Cool. Press and hold triangle to activate Spyro's electric whirlwind. Then move Spyro around with the left analog stick. Okay, this is cool. I like this. This seems cool. So it seems very different, like, again, from the secondary, like, breath bombs that we were doing in A New Beginning. Like, already, like, again, the earth ground pound, the electric tornado, allowing, like, these electric bombs to explode. It mechanically feels a lot better to play through and as. Anyway. Just gonna double jump onto here. And then we'll just land onto here. There we go. Easy. Alright. Gotta get up there. Made it. You can charge crystal ball switches with magic. If you breathe the right kind of magic onto them. Okay. So, are there more switches or is this the only one? Unless I stand on here. Oh, okay, so I need to, like, fire it off here. If I just... What I'll do is I'll charge it, double jump, and then let go, and then... There you go. The spin attack reminds me of Kingdom Hearts 2 when you're using the final form and gliding, that it deals damage to enemies. No, that is a good attack, though. I did watch the new Anaconda. Anaconda? The first thing I thought of was the song that Nicki Minaj just kind of tangentially ripped off for Baby Got Back in some ways, which is probably not what you're thinking of. Oh, actually, are you talking about the movie Anaconda by that's got Jack Black in it? Now that I think about it, that's probably the more likely thing that you're talking about. But I didn't know it was I think it's a remake of an old movie, isn't it? Defeat the enemies to collect Fury Gems. Okay, so this is where we finally get to do Electric Fury. What does that look like? What is Electric Fury? I mean, Electric Breath could have been made to just be really strong from a base level, but making it like electric bombs that explode probably makes it just as good, if not better. Ah, so you keep constantly like releasing electricity, just like with fire. You keep doing more fiery attacks. I don't remember ever using Earth Fury all that much, but I am about to fall and die. But yes, Spyro, what do you think of the new Anaconda?
Look out, world.
Let's try the Electric Fury again. I don't think people like that new Anaconda movie anyways, because it seems like it's not as good, the story and stuff. It was funny and good. Okay, now I'm interested. When did it come out in... let me just check real quick. Anaconda. I'm just gonna go IMDb, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's... that's like my go-to for movies, I guess. 2025, really? I thought it... I guess it was maybe made last year and then put into movies this year. Hour 39. Oh yeah, so it is... Wait, then what was the old Anaconda? Hold on, wait. When did this come out? 1997. That's how long ago the original Anaconda was. That's crazy. Interesting. It seems like these days games released in 2006 to 2009, they took examples from Kingdom Hearts to improve the combat of Legend of Spyro sequels.
Okay. I've completed your test. What do I do next?
I can see that
How
kind
can I
of.
find you? Are you there? Great. Now the voice inside my head is ignoring me. Maybe I'll just take a peek.
Take a peek. Isn't he just gonna be back like in... Ah, okay, so that's... the main villain and his guards walking Cinder.
You can't go through with this, Gaul.
Nothing can prevent this. We are merely here to welcome our master back into the realm and join him at his side.
Okay.
Fear not, Cinder. You've been such a faithful servant. I'm sure he'll take you back. And if not, you will have the honor of being the first to perish by his hand. Long have we waited.
The villain's name is Gaul, who turned evil by the Dark Master. Okay.
Our master will return, and his coming shall bring forth a new age of power for the apes, and we shall have our...
I don't know if Gaul has noticed, but I'm pretty sure Cinder's a dragon, not an ape. I mean, I'm just saying. But it's interesting that he just gets like introduced now of all times when we get the final breath between sort of like finishing the previous area and going on to the next.
Goodbye, freaky little turtle monster. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for everything.
What happened?
Well, let's see.
So where are we now?
In your head and have led us all over the place, which has been great because we're having so much fun. And now we're stranded on an enchanted island, and I just can't wait to see what happens next.
Gaul used to be Capunda's partner while killing people in the past. Yeah, Cinder is a dragon. That is true. I just like again, I think Gaul is doing this for ape kind and not necessarily for the benefit of dragon kind. That's the thing I was stuck on, was like man's a bit blind, I think. Okay, so we jump up to here, and then I think I'm supposed to go up to here, but then where to from? Oh, it's okay. Wait, so these platforms move? Okay, so I'm gonna jump onto this one, and then is it gonna move, or do I just have to glide from here? Okay, just There we go. All right, and then from here we're going down to the next one. I guess I'll just drop down. I mean, what do we do here? So I know I need to use my electric breath. Question is how? Oh, I need to use it on this thing. Wait, did I just, like, take fall damage? Or not. Oh, or I need to go through the hole in the wall on the other side. The Dragon Temple, a long time ago. You're at, okay. Cinder's partner is Gore, but in the cancelled movie for Legend of Spyro, she had more partners introduced, such as Vox the Bat. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna follow this and see where it leads. Oh, nope, I fell off. Whoops, that was not by intention. Because I was hoping that maybe, like, there might be a collectible here or something. Like an upgrade. I mean, the possibility of that is pretty unlikely, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like there is. Oh well, I was hopeful. In saying that, there was a blue group of gems to blow up. There they are. So I could at least further upgrade the Earth Breath here, but not by much it seems like, so I'll just save it. Vox the Bat could even be the main antagonist for Legend of Spyro the Dark Tower if they decide to make that game. Blue Crystal, yeah. Blue, that's what I meant to say. Wait, what did I say? You know what? My brain's falling apart as it is. I'm just going to keep yapping and playing. I need the experience from that blue crystal. Oh, and we've got
Oh, these guys look angry.
okay, so we're actually fighting these statues now. Like, for the first time, like, as in properly outside of, like, these breath tutorials. Is it possible that the place we've been visiting in our minds is now this location that we're at now? I could see that being the case. Because we've, like, these platforms, the using these pillars as seesaws almost. Like, it adds up. At least from the way that I'm looking at it. Wait. I thought I saw something back here for a second. But I guess not. Alright, so we're just gonna do this. I think in this level there is a Crash Bandicoot Easter egg in the ice showing his original appearance. Yep, okay, so yeah, this is... okay. Again, like, me saying that is just extrapolating from the fact that, like, it looks very similar, the enemies look alike, it has a very similar vibe in a way. But then it is also very possible that this is the final location in the game. Or there could be more. Also, that's probably the worst place to fall off is on that final platform. That's probably the absolute worst. Oh, there's another collectible there, but I'm not too bothered to go after that. Just double jump and land on the pillar here. What I'll do is I'll probably just stream for another 10 or so minutes. I feel like I would have finished by now usually, since I only do a couple of hours, but yeah, you know what, just another 10 minutes. Probably won't hurt to get to another checkpoint. But I do wonder, like, where everything will end up in the end. More statues, more enemies. Alright, let's get in there. But I wonder what the deal with the statues are. Like, why do these statues have life? Have they been given life by the Dark Master? Ooh, ice. I see a fire enemy, I use ice. Nope, I don't have ice breath left. This portion is where the story starts to improve in the series, even going into Dawn of the Dragon consistency. Okay. So this is like the point where like it almost feels like the series is wrapping up in some ways, given that yes, it's a trilogy, but like we've had the introduction with A New Beginning. We've gone through and rescued each of the main dragon dudes. Also, I don't know how I didn't make that. What the heck? I guess I have to try that again. Oh, okay, so these things can actually hurt me. And now we've kind of gone through like what feels like basically the middle portion of the series. So I wonder what like kind of conclusion Dawn of the Dragon is going to drop on us, because I actually looked up the how long to beat for all three of these games, and it seems like Dawn of the Dragon is basically double the length of what's it called? It's double the length of Legend of Spyro New Beginning, basically. So I feel like there's a lot you could probably fit in there, into that sort of runtime, I should say. Now, for some reason, I'm not able to make it further. For some reason, I'll just try it again. Oh, okay. I'm guessing I have to aim for the little seesaw thing on the side. The trilogy ends, the main conflict with the Dark Master, but the next quadrilogy will set up a new bad guy that won't get resolved until Legend of Spyro 7. Again, going from trilogy to quadrilogy, that would be an interesting decision to make for sure. Let's go. Here we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna slow down time and jump up here. I was so close to dying and then just managed to recover. Yeah, it took me a moment to like figure out, oh my god, that thing is there. Like I wasn't even looking in that direction. And then sure enough, there was a thing there. Alright, what do we do here? I guess we don't really need to flame it. Or do we? What? I think the original invention was for Legend of Spyro to go as long as Naruto Shippuden, since it ended in 2017 after 9 story arcs. But then let's say if there's like a like, you know, we've got a trilogy and then a quadrilogy. That's already like 7 games across 2 story arcs. Assuming that one game comes after another, that's like 7 years of development. I wonder how to be able to manage more story arcs within a shorter period of time. Probably be unlikely, I reckon. Oh wait, I need to push these into the ice, right? There goes, that's one. And then I'll just push this one in. Got it. And then that does something. Oh geez, more enemies. I wish I'd gotten more upgrades, not gonna lie, like, it would have been good to have had a little bit more. For this guy, it's all about just spam one like ice ball and then hit him once. Dawn of the Dragon came out during the time of the Pain arc, so it's like Naruto. Storm 2 covers him as the main villain. I mean, I guess so. Not really following the logic, but I guess so. Because I suppose, to some extent, media is influenced by other media. You've got to get inspiration from somewhere to get some ideas going. That was Dawn of the Dragon. That was 2008, though.
Hallowed ground, half risen full, lost is found. Prove your worth with quick desire, ice and earth, electric fire.
Okay.
What the? Now I'm hearing voices.
What does that mean?
How would I know? Wait, I'm having a thought. Nope, nope. Yeah, nope, never mind. I lost it. I get nothing.
We must have missed something. Come on, let's look around.
So we've got 4 pedestals with different colors that seemingly relate to each of the breaths. Each of the breaths, to some extent, it seems like. What the heck are these things? Oh, wait a second. Nope, that didn't work. So these guys are going to keep instantly respawning until I beat them with a very specific element. Naruto Shippuden manga is in Pain Arc in 2008. Was not adapted and animated until 2009. That I would believe. Wait a second. Beatskin Greenthorn. Oh. You can charge crystal balls, switch with magic. Okay. So pop that one there. Grab a third one. You have to push the balls in the slots, yeah. And then I pretty much have to hit the right breath type for each of the colors. Unfortunately, I'm too far away from the slot, so I gotta bring them back closer, I guess. I love the sound that they make when they're walking, though. That's actually pretty cool. Got him. So, fire. Electric. Ice. Nope. Wait. Is that one supposed to be ice? That one is earth. That doesn't even look green. What the heck? Maybe I'm getting blind. Potentially. Anyway, electric. And then Fire. Yeah, like those two on the left both kind of look bluish, but yeah, one of them is green, so yeah, that's fair. Alright, autosave has been enabled. Is there anything? Yeah, I guess I'll just upgrade that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking was like, yeah, I think this will be the place that I kind of save up, and we'll basically continue the game from here. I just wanted to like load up the game and just double check to make sure I do actually appear back here again. The Celestial Caves, interesting, okay. Loading, loading, loading. Yep, I think we're good here. So, yep, what we'll do is I'll end the stream here, and what we'll do is we'll continue on next week. So, man, that pirate section, though, that took way longer than that had any reason to. But anyway, with that being said, though, I'll catch you guys in next week's one. It will be interesting if Spyro... It would be interesting to see how another arc would look for Legend of Spyro if they intended it to be longer. That it would be interesting to see, but the issue is more like what would it have been in the end. Again, like not just how long it could have gone for, but also if they're doing like a sequel or a prequel, then it kind of depends. Good night, everyone. Hope you guys have a good night's sleep. Spitting facts, Spyro. Spitting facts. Though it's midday for me, but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time.